Hi guys, what's up? This is Gerald for Ownet Italian Language Learning, and it's been a very long time since the last time I made a video. So this is lesson number 27. So I hope you kept with your Italian language learning. And as for me, I continued a little bit. So as you can see, I have finished many units, and I have now reached unit 12. So the last time I stopped at unit 7, and it's about describing possessions. So how to describe possessions? We'll have a look at the guidebook as usual. So let's get started. Let's get busy and so explore grammar tips and key phrases for this unit. Key phrases describe possessions. Io ho I vostri panini. So I have your sandwiches, il cane è il tuo, the dog is yours, lui ha il tuo piatto, he has your plate, so lui ha il mio pranzo. What does that mean, pranzo? So it means lunch. So this is how you talk about possession. So i vostri, sorry, il tuo, il mio. So notice that there is an article in front of the possessive adjectives in front of the possessive adjective, something that is not similar to what we know in English or what we have in English. So mine, mine, mine. So in English we can say this is my cat or the cat is mine. It's the same in Italian. So è il mio gatto, è il mio gatto,
È il mio gatto.
è il mio gatto. So it is my cat. You don't say è mio gatto. You have to put this article, and I think you remember this. Maybe you still remember. So il gatto è mio. So you can put it like this as well. The cat is mine. And notice now that the il comes precedes, I will say, the subject, il gatto. And there is no need to put il gatto e il mio. So you don't have to repeat the article twice. So as you can see in Italian, the only difference is that you have to include il or la. So il is for masculine nouns and la is for feminine nouns in singular forms, both of them. And before nouns like mio, tuo, suo.
Suo.
Yeah, suo. It's not zuo, it's suo. Because no, I would say most of the time the S, the letter S in Italian is pronounced as a Z, but here it is suo, like an S. To say my, your, her, and so on. So notice that suo is both
Suo.
its, her, and his, not just her. Usually you don't do that when you want to say mine, yours, and hers. In English, for example. So you don't put these articles. So that's the difference. So it has Duolingo made a lot of stresses on that. So it has been underlined so that you know that that's something that you have to mind when you're speaking Italian or learning to speak it. E il tuo cane.
È il tuo cane.
Il cane è
Il
tuo.
cane è tuo.
Okay, so we got the gist of all of this, and now we're gonna just brush on all the lessons. Since I already did all of them, so I'm quite confident that I can do them without making any mistake. So we'll see. Let's see how good I will perform. Okay, so now it's loading. Your. So it has to be
Vostri.
vostri. It's in plural, however. That's how we know it's a cup.
È nostro.
È nostro. È nostro. So è nostro, it's ours. And you might ask why we didn't say è il nostro. I think it could also work here. I'm not sure why it was omitted, but there might be some kind of let's say short ways to say things in Italian. So sua,
Sua.
it's his. We have seen suo, but sua is for a feminine subject.
La pasta nel piatto è la tua.
La pasta nel piatto è la tua. So la pasta nel piatto è la tua. So la pasta nel piatto è la tua. Okay, now we see something else. La pasta nel piatto è la tua. So the pasta on the plate is yours, but here we see there is la and la. And previously, when we were having a look at the guidebook, we said that, for example, il gatto è tuo. Il gatto è tuo. So we say that the article doesn't have to be repeated, but I guess if you want to to make more emphasize more on that it's your and not anyone else, not mine, not his, not her, not theirs, but your. So you have to put la tua. So that's how it is. So it's I can understand that it's not so clear, and but I guess when you practice, so you will get it. So it will sink in, and you will get it. So sue,
Sue.
it's his, but in plural, feminine plural form. Okay, let's continue,
È il
guys.
mio gatto.
È il mio gatto. So it is my cat. So è il mio gatto. È il mio gatto. So his, sua, feminine singular,
Sua.
bean, fagiolo.
Fagiolo.
So fagiolo, this is bean. Turkey, it's tacchino.
Tacchino.
Crema,
Crema.
uva.
Uva.
Uva is already in plural. So these are the the rare nouns, collective nouns, let's say, that are always in plural.
Il bicchiere è tuo.
Il bicchiere è tuo. Il bicchiere, it's glass, so the glass is yours, right? So bicchiere, we remember that word. Miei,
Miei.
it's mine, masculine plural. And sour, it's acido.
Acido.
So acidic. So sour, acidic. So acido. And garlic, it's aglio.
Aglio.
Riso.
Riso.
Riso. Not rizzo, but riso. Animale.
Io
Perfect.
non ho le vostre bottiglie. Io non ho le vostre bottiglie.
Io non ho
Ho
le vostre
vostre bottiglie.
Okay, so I don't have your bottles. I don't have your bottles. So bottiglia, una bottiglia, due bottiglie. So la bottiglia, le bottiglie, and la vostra, le vostre. So all has to be in agreement, and we've seen that. Beverage, bevanda, his, suo, pesce, uccello,
Uccello.
e scimmia. Scimmia, it's
La
a monkey.
torta nel piatto è la nostra.
Torta, it's a cake. The cake on the plate is ours, la nostra, è la nostra. So now we see that probably when you say it's mine, it's yours, so you're trying to clear confusion or some kind of ambiguity about whose cake it is. So that's why you have to use the la again. So the article, la torta nel piatto è la nostra. So it's a little bit more for clarity, let's say.
La ragazza ha il proprio piatto.
La ragazza ha
Ha
il
il
proprio
proprio. La ragazza ha il proprio piatto.
piatto. So he has her own. So here il proprio is her own, and why it's not la propria is just because piatto is a masculine noun, singular masculine noun, and so that's why we use il proprio. So let's see, own il proprio. My apples, le mie mele,
Mele.
la mela, le mele. So la mia, le mie. So le mie mele sono nel
Nel.
piatto.
Piatto.
Good. And our cats drink water. So how is it? Our cat. I nostri, because it's a
Nostri.
plural. And gatto becomes gatti. So il nostri gatti.
Gatti.
Now we have to look for the verb how is it? Bevo, bevere. Bevere, yeah. Bevono,
Bevono.
acqua. Aqua means
Acqua.
water. Perfect. Alright, so I have to apologize. Maybe I'm not having a good flow, but I think it's not so bad. That's just because I haven't been recording for a long time, and I lost a little bit, you know, this flow of speaking in a continuous way and so on. But I believe that pretty soon I'll get it back. Alright, guys, so I had to pause because of some ads. I don't have the paid version, but let's keep moving forward. Now we have the story, the reservation. We're gonna have a look at it, and I'm gonna hide this for now. We're 12
La
minutes
prenotazione.
in this lesson. So la prenotazione. Prenotazione means a reservation. So the reservation, la prenotazione. It's a defined article. La is not una prenotazione. Notice that prenotazione, the Z, the letter Z, it's like a t, a t and a t and a z. Zione, prenotazione.
La prenotazione.
Okay.
Bea e Lynn sono in un ristorante.
Bea e Lynn sono in un ristorante. What does that mean? So Bea and Lynn are in a restaurant. So let's move on.
Questo ristorante è molto bello.
So questo is this. Questa would be this, but in feminine form. Questi, queste. So you have to put in agreement, like I said. So according to the gender and the number of the subject. So questo ristorante. So this restaurant è molto bello. Is very. Molto it's very. Bello. Very beautiful.
Buon compleanno, Bea.
Buon compleanno, Bea. So if you know Spanish, you know that cumpleaños, cumpleaños, it means birthday, feliz cumpleaños, but you say good birthday. So buon compleanno. That's how you say it in Italian. So it's Bea's birthday. It's Bea's birthday. That's right. Yes.
Buonasera.
Buonasera. So good evening. Sera is evening. So buonasera.
Buonasera. Io ho una prenotazione.
So io ho una prenotazione. I have. We know this verb avere. So io ho, to I, and so on. So una prenotazione. So good evening. I have a reservation per 2 persone per una lezione di yoga. So do you do yoga in a restaurant? I doubt it. So per l'aeroporto, sorry. So if you are going to a
Per 2
restaurant,
persone.
it's for 2 persons. So you're reserving a table, un tavolo, per 2 persone. So una
Come si
prenotazione per 2 persone. And una persona, it's a person, two persons, due persone. Come si chiama? What's your name? So how do you call yourself? So come si chiama? That's literally how do you call yourself?
Mi chiamo Lynn.
Mi chiamo Lin. I call myself Lin. So mi chiamo Lin. Chiamare
Ok.
is to call. So okay, that's
Il
alright.
vostro tavolo è qui.
Il vostro tavolo è qui. Il vostro tavolo è qui. Tavolo means table. So your table is here. È qui is here. Qui means here.
Ecco
Lì
il
means
menù.
there. Ecco il menu. And here is the menu. So here is the menu. Here's the menu. Ecco il menu.
Ah,
Ah, ok.
Lynn, questo ristorante è molto caro.
So Lin seems to be a little bit surprised by the price on the menu, sorry. Lin, questo ristorante è molto caro, expensive. So, yeah. What does Bea mean? So, Bea means that the restaurant is too cheap, the food costs a lot of money. So that's the meaning of expensive, yeah. Yes,
Cosa
sì.
vuoi mangiare?
Cosa vuoi mangiare? So, cosa vuoi mangiare? It's not voi, it's vuoi. Yeah, voi, it's you, all, so vuoi. But vuoi, it means want. So, io voglio, to vuole, I think. And so on and so on. I have to check the meaning myself. I mean, the conjugation. But cosa means what, cosa. Okay, what do you want to eat? Mangiare, to eat, mangiare.
un'insalata?
So, un'insalata. Insalata, it's a salad.
Cosa?
Cosa, what? So, you want to eat a salad?
L'insalata costa 30 euro.
L'insalata costa 30 euro. So 30 euro, 30 euros, 30, 30. Costa, it's costs. So the salad cost 30 euros. How much does the salad cost? 30
Io
euros.
vorrei un delizioso...
Ok. Io vorrei un delizioso. Delizioso, you guessed it. It means delicious. And io vorrei is not io voglio. So you're trying to be polite here. So you're using the would, I would like. So it's conditional. So if you would, I would like. If you would serve me, I would like. It's like on the condition that you would accept to serve me. So io vorrei un delizioso
bicchiere di acqua.
bicchiere di acqua. So a delicious glass of water. So she must be
Ok,
kidding.
io
Okay.
voglio un'insalata.
Io voglio un'insalata. I want to have a salad. I would
E una
like, sorry.
pizza.
No, here it's voglio. I want. Notice the difference between io vorrei and io voglio. Vorrei, I would like, or I would want to have this, but io voglio, I want. Yeah. E una pizza. Una pizza,
E il
you guessed it,
tiramisù.
pizza. E il tiramisù. Tiramisù is a famous dessert. Yeah, so
Bea, ma
In un ristorante economico.
Bea, but so actually Bea was not shy and was not going to have cheap food and so on. She said, I want to have a salad, I want to have a pizza, and I want to have a dessert like tiramisu as dessert. And Bea was a little bit, but don't you see that it's expensive? So, but then she says, in un ristorante economico. Economico means cheap or inexpensive. I guess inexpensive would be
Lynn,
more
andiamo.
adequate here. Lin, andiamo, let's go. Andiare, it's to go. Andiamo, Let's go.
Bea, ma il tuo compleanno è importante.
So, ma, it's but. So, Bea, but il tuo compleanno, so your birthday, è importante, is important. So, Lynn thinks that Bea is lying about no, celebrating that is important. So, Lynn thinks that celebrating Bea's birthday is important, that's right.
Sì, il giorno è importante.
Sì, yes, il giorno, the day is important, è importante. Ok,
Ma il ristorante non è importante.
ma il ristorante non è importante. So the giorno, the day is important. But, ma il ristorante non è importante. But the restaurant in which they're going to eat is not important. So it doesn't have to be expensive.
Ok, perfetto.
Actually,
Io
I
ho
like
molta fame.
I like that way of thinking because really you don't have to spend a lot of money in a very luxurious or expensive restaurant to have a good time or to eat well. So you can just go according to your budget or to your finance. Yeah. Okay, perfetto. It's not perfecto, but perfetto. Okay, perfetto, perfect. Io ho molto fame. I have a big hunger, let's say. I'm very hungry. What happened? So Bea got upset because Lynn forgot her birthday. Bea and Lynn decided to go to a cheaper restaurant. That's right. To have a good time and eat well and not pay so much. So day, giorno,
Giorno.
cheap, it's economico, molto,
Molto.
insalata,
Insalata.
and ristorante.
Ristorante.
So we got all of them, and again it's a perfect without any how do you call that? Without any error. So we're gonna move forward, and we are going to do this personalized practice. We are now deep into this lesson, recorded lesson for Aunet, language learning. So Italian language learning, and it's now loading. You can see duo singing.
L'olio è suo.
L'olio. L'olio, it means the oil. So l'olio è suo, is yours. So I know that e, it means n, so without the accent. But when you have this accent pointing toward the left, it means is. So the oil is his, suo.
Il bicchiere è tuo.
Il bicchiere. So if you remember, it means glass is yours, tuo.
Il tuo sale.
Il tuo sale. Sale means salt. So we
La
use
mia
to
ricetta è dolce.
my. So la mia, it's my. Ricetta means recipe. Is sweet. Okay. Your sandwiches. So un panino, due panini. I tuoi,
Tuoi.
because panino we don't say le, we say i tuoi panini. Okay,
Panini.
that's it.
Loro mangiano le nostre caramelle.
So they eat le nostre caramelle. Caramelle candies. So they eat mangiano. They eat our candies. That's nice.
Gli elefanti.
Gli elefanti. So here we have to use this gli, the GLI. Why? Because elefanti starts with the letter E, which is the vowel, and when you put elefante in plural, so you have to say un elefante, but gli elefanti. Okay, so that's an exception. It's just like a house, but an apple. Yeah. So you have different articles depending whether the noun starts with a vowel. So folks, how do you say folks? But one fork is forchetta, una forchetta, and due forchette, so le forchette. Let's write it. Let's try to write it here. For, F-O-R. Duolingo is working a little bit, but let's try to do it. Forchette. Oh, no. It's not like this. Forchette. Double T-E. Come on. It's bugging a lot here. Yeah. Le forchette. That's good.
Io ho i vostri panini.
Io ho i vostri panini. So io ho i vostri panini. Notice that when she's talking, she's putting the O and E together, and it sounds like io ho i
Io ho i vostri panini.
vostri panini. So be careful. Don't get confused. In Italian, they like to do contraction of words and so on. So it's very common in Italian language. We eat the cookies. Noi mangiamo. So it's just the verb. But something to take away here is the word for cookies, biscotti. Biscotti. And our cat. So our cat, il nostro gatto, il nostro gatto
gatto,
mangia.
mangia,
So mangiare, io mangio, tu mangi, lui, lei, and it, I don't know, questo, questa, mangia. So mangia what? Formaggio.
formaggio,
Formaggio, cheese. So if you like to eat pizza, you know this word, formaggio. Formaggio. So the elephant. Il loro elefante. Notice that for the, if you have to use the corresponding possessive adjective, it's just loro. It stays the same. So il loro elefante, gli elefanti, so it's plural. Don't get confused. It's not plural. I mean, it's singular. So elefanti is a plural form of elefante. Il loro elefante beve il latte. Drink the milk, latte, you know, if you like coffee, latte, cappuccino, and so on and so on. It is your turtle. So, è la tua
tua,
tartaruga.
tartaruga,
Yeah, tartaruga. Tartaruga. The dogs. I cani. Un cane, but due cani. So, i cani. Il cane. I cani. Bevono acqua. Acqua. That's good. And we have seen this one before. Le forchette are, it's sono. So loro sono. So how do you say? Io sono, tu sei. So this is the verb essere. You can learn it. The forks are yours. Le forchette sono una forchetta. So tue. Una forchetta. Why I have to ask? Because I had to see if it's masculine or feminine plural. So una forchetta. Yeah, una forchetta, due forchette. All right, perfect. Let me pause this. Maybe I won't have to. Let's move forward. Let's keep going. Yeah. So the thing is, we're now we have arrived at 30 minutes exactly. in this lesson, and I think I won't make such long lessons as before, because I have to upload them and so on. So I'm gonna stop here, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching this lesson, and you're welcome to subscribe to my channel, Gerald Beyer. And so hopefully this lesson was helpful to you, and that you've learned or revised your Italian vocabulary and learned some grammar together with me. Alright, so take care guys, arrivederci, ciao ciao.